friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about 20 healthy tips. 20 healthy tips that I incorporate into my life. Most of them are daily, some of them are not, just kind of overall healthy tips, and I'm very excited to share them with you. So let's dive in. Okay, first one is warm lemon water. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you'll see on my stories that a lot of mornings I start out the morning with warm lemon water. So why do I do it? Well, let me tell you, glad that you asked. I do this so that I can continue the detoxing and cleansing process when I wake up in the morning, because while you're sleeping, you're fasting all night, and when you wake up, your digestion will start immediately once you start to eat something. So I like to keep the cleansing going and allowing my body to not have to digest stuff, and it can go to cleanse all the other places in my body. It has a lot of vitamins and a lot of great properties that will help cleanse your liver, which essentially is going to clear your skin, make your hair pretty, your nails good. And it's super nice to have a morning routine where you reach for something every single morning that is something that's healthy and good for you and benefiting your life. My second healthy habit is yoga. Yoga has changed my life in so many ways. Where do I even begin? Since I started yoga, I have been so much more aware of my body, of my mind, and I always say when I teach class that if we're in a pose where we're still and just breathing, I always say there's a lot that you can learn about your body when you get still. Listening to what comes up and then really concentrating on your breath. I could go into a whole thing, but I won't. This plant. Anyway, yoga has given my body strength. It has given my body peace, it's given it grounding. I like to say that it's chilled me out. The third tip that I would like to share with you all is a probiotic. I love me a good probiotic. So I'll share which one that I use. I'm not promoting any products on here whatsoever, but if you are interested in what I take, I'll link it below. So the probiotic that I like is one that has a prebiotic, the probiotic, and then a postbiotic. Anyway, so I like to have good gut health. It's the center of your overall health. Good gut flora, bacteria, get out the bad guys, keep in the good guys. I could go on and on, but this is supposed to be a quicker video of just listing healthy tips. It's a lot that it does, and I love my probiotic. My fourth tip is eating fruit first. Eating fruit first is super important for digestion. A lot of what I talk about is going to always go back to digestion. Why is that word hard for me to say right now? Anyway, fruit digests super quickly. You don't want to stack fruit on top of other carbs, fats, proteins, etc. Because what happens is if you do eat it after a meal, like a lot of times people say like, oh, I'll have fruit for dessert and it's healthy. Nuh-uh, not good for you. So it's going to stack on top of the other foods that you've had, and it's going to ferment, which is really not good. It's not good. So the fermentation will build up toxicity. You're not even going to absorb the nutrients. It digests quickly, so it's great for energy right away. Your body's able to soak up all that nutrients without all the other things interfering with it. So eat your fruit first. The fifth thing is freeze your bananas. Freeze your bananas, people. I like to buy an extra bunch or bundle of bananas purposely because I know I'm probably not going to get through them all. I will allow them to get spotted. So you want to have your bananas when they're starting to brown and starting to get spotted, because that's when they're at the optimal nutrition and it's going to be better for digestion anyway. And then I freeze those puppies. I freeze them. The next tip is I've been washing my hair less. Like when I was younger, no joke, and I say younger as in like not that long ago, I was washing my hair almost every single day. What I've been doing is washing my hair like once or twice a week, and I know some people go much longer than that, but for me it's a big deal, so just let me have my moment. My seventh tip, clean your environment. There's nothing like a clean home, a clean space. A cluttered space is a cluttered mind. It's harder to flow in your day, in your life, in your creativity if things are scattered. Even if you don't recognize it and notice it, there's just an energetic thing about having your space clean and organized, and you can feel the energy when it's not. Nighttime elixirs. What's happened? Hold on. Back in action. I love a good nighttime elixir. It's super grounding. It's a nice part of an evening routine to get you ready for bed, to wind down, to calm you. I love doing, let's see, like an almond or an oat milk with some like turmeric, with some ginger maybe a little cinnamon, a dash of maple syrup. That's where it's at. I also love the Organifi Gold superfood tea thing. So good. There's another one that I really like. Navita Organics, I think is what it's called. There's little packets that I got at Sprouts that are so good. So you can buy them, you can make them yourself. Ooh, another one is like a homemade hot chocolate with either milk or water, some dates, cinnamon, maybe like a little maple syrup. I love putting maple syrup into my stuff. Oh, and the cocoa. Nice to have some of that magnesium too before bed. Give you a nice restful sleep. I like to have these at least an hour before I go to bed, or I'm peeing every 15 minutes. You feel me? Number 9 is to take your supplements. A B12 is great for everyone, whether you are plant-based or not. Maybe a D3, especially during this time of year. There's a lot of other supplements that you can be taking, like magnesium, zinc, that's really good for immunity. A great way to know what you're supposed to be having is get your blood work taken. My 10th healthy tip is dry brushing. I don't do this all the time, but it's a good reminder to myself to do it. Dry brushing is really great for your lymphatic system. It helps cleanse, to detox, great for circulation. I'm supposed to do it before a shower. So you just take the brush and go upwards, and I got mine on like Amazon or something like that. So you don't need anything fancy. It can be like a couple dollars, it's fine. It strokes towards your heart, and then you get a shower, and then the warmth of the water and all that really helps drain that system. And you can do like hot water and then cold water and then hot water and then cold water. Next up is a homemade face wash. I made a blog about this a while ago. I'll link that below. I am really minimal with my beauty products. I don't believe that you need a cabinet of 1,700 serums. I just don't think it's necessary. I think going back to nature is always ideal. It's nice and foamy and nice and cleanse. Next up is use essential oils. I love to do this instead of candles because a lot of candles are not good when you light them. There's carcinogens, there's these toxins that release into the air, you're breathing them in. It's really no bueno. Get a diffuser. Even as far as like perfumes and stuff go, I love using essential oils. Okay, this one's good. This one is good. And it is protect your soul. Be careful of what you're listening to, what you're surrounding yourself with, what you're watching. Your eyes and your ears are the windows to your soul, and it does affect you. Next up, it's a little lighter than the last one. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are my jam. I've been incorporating these a lot more into my diet because super good for omega-3 fatty acids. There is protein in it. So what I've been doing a lot is putting them in my smoothies. I've been making water with chia seeds, lemon, and ginger. I love that. Really good for warming your body, flushing things out. It gets gelatinous. What it does is it really helps sweep your intestines and gets out all that bad stuff while filling your body with some great stuff. Next up, I've lost count, is juicing. I love juicing. Again, if you guys follow me, you know that I've been doing this for years and years. I love a good green juice, some kale, some spinach, some apple, cucumber, ginger, lemon. That's my jam. I'll link the juicer that I use below. There's a lot of other juicers, but this is the one that I've been using for quite some time. You get a lot of nutrients condensed down into a small amount, so it's super cleansing and just purifies your blood, and again, comes back to detoxing, to nourishing. I love juice, and it tastes so good. So many benefits with juicing, so get on your juicing game. Next up is non-toxic makeup and just products in general. There's a lot of crap in the stuff that we are consuming. Our skin is the largest organ. It's taking in a lot. So whatever you're putting on your skin, whether it's makeup, whether it's lotion, whether it's your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, we're taking all that in, we're breathing it in, we're soaking it into our skin, and that creates toxins in our body that can lead to a lot of really harmful things. So clean it up, get natural makeup, start small. So maybe start with your makeup and then maybe go to your cleaning products and then maybe your shower products. Maybe do it step by step so it doesn't feel so overwhelming, it doesn't feel expensive, like you have to do everything right away. I love 100% Pure. I love going to Credo.com, I believe is what it is. I got natural perfume on there. Again, you can use essential oils for perfume. You can use it for your home products. So EWG.org is a really great resource. So if you're curious about a product to see if it's good or bad for you, you can type it in and it'll show you, it ranks it and gives you all like the details about that. So next up is be yourself. Be yourself. There is no one that is you. You are literally once in a lifetime, and it's really hard, I think, in this day and age of Instagram and all this social media, and we see people that maybe inspire us and maybe we feel jealous of them or we feel like they have a better life than we do. Whatever it is, know that everyone has their own struggles and they're going through their own thing, and we're always seeing the highlight reel. So be yourself, and by you being yourself is going to inspire others. So allow that to have a ripple effect into the world by being who you are. You're doing a disservice to everyone if you're not being you. Next up is a plant-based diet. So I've been fully plant-based for 6.5 years. Yeah, like 6.5 years, and it's changed my life. Mind, body, soul. It has been a game changer. The way that I see the world has changed in a lot of ways. The way that I feel, the way that I've decided to treat my body, to treat the animals, to treat the environment. It's really a collective of reasons. Second to last healthy tip is giving up coffee every single day. I still consume some coffee. I'll do decaf, and I love SIGMATIC coffee. It is my jam. So freaking good because it has herbs in it. It has these mushrooms that are so good, adaptogens, cordyceps. I love having stuff that's going to help my body on a deeper level, and I want a reason for why I'm consuming things. I don't want to be dependent or addicted to any substance. That's my reason for giving it up. It's super acidic. I try to alkalize my body as much as I can. If I do consume it, it's organic because coffee is one of the most genetically modified products in the world, and I love coffee. I love coffee so much. Like, I'm not saying this and like not a coffee fan, like I love it. Warm, hug in a mug. Find different alternatives that are good for you. The very last one, we made it. Thanks for hanging in there with me, everyone. Number 20 is make your bed. Make your bed. Let's be responsible. Success is built on little habits and routines. If you have a really bad day, you get to come home to a made bed. Well, we made it to the very end. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of these. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at plantiful Alex. And yeah, go hang out with me over there. It's a lot of fun. It's crazy. We're entering a new decade, so make it a good one.